Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and welcome back to some more Hearthstone, continuing our adventure in Blackrock Mountain. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, a brand new wing is actually open. That wing is going to be Blackwing Lair, and we're going to have, of course, 3 new bosses, new legendaries, new cards, all kinds of fun stuff to go through. Excited for this as always. Love this stuff, just love it so much. 4 bosses, it would appear, for this one as compared to 3 from the others. I'm digging it, I'm digging it.
Come into my house? Fine. Razorgore, destroy this ungrateful brat.
Oh, Razorgore is going to be coming at me. So, you're in Nefarius Lair now. Razorgore and his corrupted eggs block your path. So, of course, he is going to have an ability called the Rookery. Give all corrupted eggs +1 health and then summon one. So he's going to continue to throw out corrupted eggs. That's very interesting. Are those the same eggs that whenever they take damage, they end up, yes, take damage and end up spawning a 2-1, I believe. We'll have to see. We will have to see exactly how that's going to go down. So, I've got a couple decks here. Last time we did this, my Shaman deck ended up working out pretty well for me, but I think for this one, I'm going to try out the Warrior deck that, of course, I've been experimenting a ton with. So much, guys. My Warrior now is level 51? Is that what it said? Maybe 51 or 52. It's up there. Like, I'm unlocking so many golden cards for it, so I've been playing the Warrior just so ridiculously much.
The corrupted eggs of our new dragonflight.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool. They're actually doing this thing with World of Warcraft in here, tying in the whole, what is it, the chromatic dragonflight, that whole idea in there. That's pretty interesting. So, a corrupted egg is going to be a 0-1, it would appear. Now, let's see how this actually works.
This will be your undoing.
Okay, the eggs are going to be my undoing. Alright, when this minion has 4 or more health, it hatches. Now, what's it going to hatch into? Can I just kill it? I think there's going to be a lot of experimenting. Okay, so that's going to be... Okay, so I think we actually need to kill off the eggs, if at all possible. Alright. Let's do a test to see if that's what we need to do. We'll use a Cruel Taskmaster here, and... I know this guy. I know this guy from Blackwing. This is the first boss in Blackwing Lair. Okay, I know this guy. That quote is actually from the game itself, which is pretty interesting. So, I was going to say, is this entire deck going to be involving... Yes, indeed. So we do have that thing, which is pretty crazy. I wonder what's going to hatch into. I don't really have a way of actually killing it right now anyway, which is kind of disappointing. And Acolyte of Pain doesn't really seem like a very good play here, just because Acolyte of Pain really doesn't seem to have too many ways to actually hurt things. But I think regardless, yeah, we'll put out the Amaya Berserker, because if I can enrage it, if I can enrage that Berserker, it's going to have a lot more attack, and we'll be good. But we'll get rid of that 3-2. And this is about to turn into 4 health, so I wonder what that's going to do. Alright, it's going to hatch. What comes out? A 7-3! Oh, Chromatic Drake. Oh, no. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. Oh, no, sir. I've got no very efficient way of taking that thing out. I could run... Oh, that seems like such a waste. I could run the Amaya Berserker into it, but from there, I would just basically execute it, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. But at the same time, I could also... If I were to do that, I can't use Death Spite. If I use an Execute, I would be able to get out an Acolyte of Pain. That's really it. Wow. I think that's really the only play that I'm seeing right now. Usually when I look back at these videos, like, oh, I could have done that, or something along those lines. But right now, anyway, I'm not seeing too many options. But hey, check out the Death Spite. I crafted a golden Death Spite because I really like that card, and it looks awesome golden. Alright, you're gonna Cruel Taskmaster me. Thank you, I suppose. Corruption, you're gonna corrupt me as well? Okay, thank you. Thank you for all of this. Now you buffed him up to a 3-attack minion. I don't know why you did that, but thank you. Because now, I can... I'm not going to be able to really get any value, I suppose, out of the Acolyte of Pain. I could run him into somebody, but I really need to get rid of that. I could also run him into the 2-3. That way I can actually be able to draw a card rather than just killing off one of these things. We'll do it just because I want cards. I think cards are fun. Alright, and then we're going to kill off the 0-3, because next turn he was gonna get a little bit out of control. I'm not a fan of that. Wait a minute. If I Whirlwind here... Yes, so that means he's only at 1 health now. Okay. Okay, that means he's going to buff it up to a 2. Yes. Okay. And a wolf charge. All right. This is all going actually pretty well because I can clear his board with the AoE effect of the death rattle from the death swipe. So that's pretty good for me. Ooh, and we've got plays. Oh, oh, ladies and gentlemen. We have got plays. We have got plays. Who's ready for plays? We got big time plays. That's the fun of this deck. So this guy, Browsing Berserker's now got charge. Whenever a minion takes damage, gain +1 attack. Alright, so let's take out this thing. Then the AoE is going to hit everybody. Yes, it's going to wipe his board, and it's just going to buff me up ridiculously. And I have charge going right for the face. 8-3. Let's go. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a whole lot. Alright. He's going to call in his hero power. I guess he does that on every turn, huh? Dragon's Breath. Alright, well, bye, Throttling Berserker. I think you did your job. You did good by me. As far as I'm concerned, you did just fine. So let's get out Grim Patron. Alright, Grim Patron sounds like a whole lot of fun to me. Now, let's get out the Cruel Taskmaster. Alright. Ah, yes, I'm seeing some plays coming. I'm seeing some plays. Ah, yes, indeed. Oh, I'm enough for a Whirlwind as of right now. That's okay. That's okay. So we're going to run you into you. Get rid of that egg. Just get that right off the board. Now, let's run our Grim Patrons here. This deck is a lot of fun. You see it there on the left if you're wondering what the deck build is. This is a deck, everyone knows on my channel anyway, that I just really despise people that net decks, so I try to put together all my own stuff. Now, I've experimented with this deck a ton. It changes a bunch, so chances are next time you see me playing this deck, it's going to be a bit different than what you're seeing here. I swap in and out the legendaries quite a bit and things like that, but yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the deck itself. Now, there's some plays to be made here. Do I put the Acolyte Pain out? I could do that for card draw, but rather than doing that, I would think... Wait, so that's 5. If I were to Whirlwind here, I would get 2 more. Yes, right. So if I were to Whirlwind here, I would end up getting 2 more Grim Patrons. And I think that could work out. Yeah, so if I put the Acolyte Pain, I'll get 2 more Grim Patrons. I'll fill up my board with 7 in total. I like it. I like it. So, we're going to put you out, right? We're going to lose a little bit... Wait, do I have lethal? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, I'll totally have lethal. Alright, I'm sitting here out thinking myself here. Thinking like, oh, should I run him into him to draw cards? No, that just seems silly. How about I just Whirlwind, kill off stuff, and fill up my board with Grim Patrons, because Grim Patrons are awesome. And there's Emperor Tharson from one of the other raids that we did. Grim Patrons, you gotta love them, ladies and gentlemen. Got to love them. And we'll finish them off with the Acolyte Pain. And the pain was brought. Good job, Acolyte Pain. Good job, everybody. Everybody all around. That was pretty fun. I liked it. Yeah, a little 53.
Eggs were meant for glorious experiments.
Yeah, Blackwing Lair has actually filled lots of experiments on poor dragons. Now we got a new warrior card, that being Revenge, which deal 1 damage to all minions. If you have 12 or less health, deal 3 damage instead. So, it's essentially an extra Whirlwind in your deck that costs a little bit more, but it can also do a lot more damage depending on how little your health is. But at the same time, man, doing 3 damage like that to all minions, chances are that's not really going to work well within my deck. I could try it, you never know with this kind of stuff, but I mean, I'm always happy to get new warrior cards, always happy about that. So what's the next boss here?
See how easily I can corrupt even this giant red dragon.
I remember this part. This is actually a sad fight. This is actually a really good dragon, but he was corrupted. He tried to get us to run away, but he gave us a very nice buff before we were able to kill him. But Essence of the Red. So each player draws 2 cards. Huh? So he's giving me a buff, just kind of like in the fight. So my hand's gonna get full pretty quick of awesomeness, and I'm pretty happy about that. So Vaelastrasz is a good dragon, but Nefarius is making him evil against his will. All right. So I'm thinking that I can just take this same deck that we just used here and go against them. That rogue deck, I'm still like leveling the rogue here. I'm only level 8 as a rogue. I barely ever play them, but today's like my daily mission thing was to play as a rogue. So I put together a random deck and it worked out pretty well.
Before I lose control.
I don't want to flee. I want to stay here and get your card and put you out of your misery. And I don't want any of these cards because I have a lot more 2-drops than that in this deck. I would like some 2-drops, please. Yes! When you get the Fiery War Axe, especially the golden one for leveling up your warrior, oh man, it's always good if you have that in your opening hand.
It's too late. Nefarious corruption has taken hold.
Nefarious corruption's gotcha. Alright, let's start drawing some cards, buddy. I assume at the beginning of every turn. Yeah, Karen Bloodhoof. Another War Song Commander. Oh no, watch him play like a zoo deck. Oh no, don't you zoo me. Don't you do it. Oh no! He's did a lot of damage to himself, but man. Alright, Fiery War Axe seems like the obvious choice here. He's already done 6 damage to himself. So, that's something he did. Oh no! Okay, I'm an idiot, man. I'm an idiot. So I think I figured out the elite strategy here with this deck. I need to have my deck filled with like the lowest cost minions humanly possible, because he's going to be milling me down. He's going to be filling up my hand so quick that I'm going to be discarding a lot of my cards, and it's going to get down to fatigue very quickly. I don't know why I didn't realize that sooner. You see, he's already losing cards. You're going to use a Naturalize? Really? You're going to make me draw my Death... Oh! My Despite! No! No! I'm losing all my cards here. Okay, so I need to put out as many cards as I can in one turn, I suppose. So let's get out the Armor Smith and the Cruel Taskmaster. We'll go that way, I guess. No! No! Armani Berserker! Okay, you're still here. That's good. Implosion. I've never had an Implosion actually work where it doesn't kill my guy. Oh my god. Just filling my hand here, guys. Okay, executes aren't really going to help. Warsong Commander is going to make this a little bit easier, I feel, so we're going to throw you out. And yes, so we're going to use that on him. He's also going to have charge because of Warsong Commander, so we're going to use that to get rid of 2 of these guys, clear up his board a little bit. Now, if he's going to be running out of cards faster than I am, hopefully, or at least around the same time, so if I get his health a little bit lower than what mine is, then he will end up dying from fatigue a lot faster than I. He's going to use Enrage to kill off one of my guys. He's also going to Corrupt. He's going to use Corruption on... Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Well, I can get off a lot of cards here. So, we're going to get out the Armor Smith. And we'll get out the Armani Berserker. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Whirlwind. And the idea of Whirlwinding here is to get myself a bunch of armor, as well as buff up the Armani Berserker. Alright, doing all that. Now we're going to execute down this big guy. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. So now I'm going to do some damage to him. So if it comes down to fatigue, he's going to die faster than me, because I'm going to have more armor and more health than him. And bye-bye, Warsong Commander. You did your job. You did good while you were here. But I have another one, so that's okay. Now I've also got an Inner Rage, which I can get rid of for free. He's going to use a Dragon's Breath and kill him off. He's going to gang up. Oh, you can use gang up on the opponent's card? I never knew that. I never play a rogue. That is really cool. So now he has 3 Armor Smiths going into his deck. That's a little intimidating. I'm not even going to lie. We're going to throw out the Warsong Commander. That way our Throttling Berserker here is going to get... he's going to be able to speed up. Now we're going to use Inner Rage on him. Going to deal 1 damage, give him +2 attack, but he's also going to get buffed up a little bit from his own power. And run into some face here. I don't think he's going to be able to handle me. I think we're going to be pretty good here. He's got Whirlwind and another Armani Berserker. He just lost a gang up. Clockwork Giant. Never actually seen this in action. Costs 1 less for each card in your opponent's hand. Huh. I love all the giant cards. He's got some scary giants on the board. He's got Arcane Missiles here, which is... I'm going to say, if anything, it's going to give me armor and buff up my Throttling Berserker. Yeah, well, GG to you. You don't have anything to taunt me. So, yeah, that's GG. I have lethal on the board already, but let's just get crazy with it, I suppose. So, I guess there's really nothing I can do to get crazy with it, really, besides throw out an Axe Flinger, who is, of course, just fun. And run the Axe Flinger into him and then do 2 damage, just because that's fun. I guess I could have Whirlwinded it as well to do a little bit more damage with the Axe Flinger, but, you know. I like the Axe Flinger. He's cool stuff. That also buffed up the Throttling Berserker to 9. Well, GG. At last, the Agony ends. Dun, 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 dun. Alright.
You've killed one of the good guys. Does this make you sad?
Kinda. I mean, he's a nice guy, really. But after he casts a spell, deal 2 damage, randomly split among all enemies. That seems like an annoying card for a mage. Mages. And look at the gold down here, by the way. We're going to be doing a pack opening video as soon as I can get this up to 2,000 gold. I think that'll be a whole lot of fun, opening up 20 packs. I've just saved up gold from doing daily quests and stuff like that.
Chromaggus is one of my greatest achievements. Look at him.
Yeah, he's like a chromatic core hound in a way. He's also the legendary card, I believe, that we get from this. Yeah, see? That's going to be pretty cool. So, what are we going to get here? What's his ability? So, Brood Affliction. At the end of your turn, add a Brood Affliction card to your opponent's hand. I assume that's not going to be a good card. Huh? I assume it's not going to be a good card. Well, I mean, no reason to mess with success here. We're going to keep on going with my warrior decks. I'm having so much fun with this thing. It's all I really play when I play ranked online. It's just a blast. I change it out a lot, quite often. I change it out, in and out the cards. You know, I'll go through 3 games. Like, you know, I've really lacked card draw for these 3 games. You know, now I'll switch out some things. And I just have fun experimenting with this deck. I'm really enjoying it. I like how his battle cry is just a roar. Alright, we'll keep the Armor Smith, get rid of the Berserker, even though I probably should have kept the Berserker, but I want the Armor Smith there. I feel safer if we can get the Fiery War Axe. Alright, I'm always safer if we have the Fiery War Axe there for turn 2, or turn 1, paying a 5 coin. So what am I going to get? What is this?
2 heads because I figured, hey, double the biting.
Alright, while this card is in your hand, restore 2 health to your opponent at the start of your turn. So, oh, they're going to make it so you kind of have to use this stuff, huh? Okay, yeah, they make it so you basically have to waste mana. That's the mechanic here, huh? So every turn I'm going to have that, so I'm basically playing 1 mana behind. Whoa! Oh, is this oh, there's different kinds, apparently. So, Brood Affliction red, and while this card's in your hand, take 1 damage at the start of your turn. That doesn't sound very good to me. No, no, no. Well, let's War Axe, and let's take down that. And then we'll throw out this card. Of course, you have to throw out these cards, I assume. I assume that's really going to be the mechanic.
I infused him with the powers of all the dragonflights. He's perfect.
Yeah, he's chromatic. That's why they call him Chromaggus. Right? Chromaggus is what it says up there. Alright, so this one's blue. While in your hand, Chromaggus, his spells cost 1 less. So I'm not... That doesn't sound like the worst thing in the world, to be perfectly honest. So we're gonna get out a couple guys, and I'm gonna save that. That Inner Rage, by the way, or a Cruel Taskmaster working with the Armani Berserkers is sometimes crazy. If I can coin into Armani Berserker on turn 1, then turn 2 throw out like a Cruel Taskmaster on him, suddenly he's a 7-2 on turn 2, smacking your face, and it's pretty freaking scary, man. He's a card I've recently, like just the past couple nights, started working him in, and he's doing pretty good. But they're going to get rid of him. No worries. No worries. His swipe costs 1 less. Oh, alright. This one's bronze. Chromaggus' minions are going to cost 1 less. I can't be having that. So let's get rid of that. What's it? How about this? How about we attack phase here? I'm still not worried about his spells costing 1 less. So let's start attacking phase here. Let's get Death's Bite in hand. I could have used Inner Rage on him, but I think I'll save my Inner Rage for now. And I'm going to try and actually get rid of this card. I will try and get rid of the Brood Affliction next turn. Alright, so if your opponent's at 15 or less health, gain 3/3. We're okay there. No real worries. What's this one? Wow. When this card's in your hand, whenever Chromaggus draws a card, he gets a copy of it. So I definitely want to get rid of that as well, huh? I'm also going to need to do something about that 6/6 card that's on the board. So, what options do we have? Of course, I can... That will buff him up to 3 attack, and then I really don't want to truck that damage right there, but I may just have to. I can also throw out Karen Bloodhoof just to get a real threat on the board. I could Warsong Commander and Acolyte of Pain. That doesn't really do much for me, huh? I could run both of them in there, save my Inner Rage by doing that, or... okay, we'll do it this way. Warsong Commander and Acolyte of Pain. Alright. Now we're going to Inner Rage, Acolyte of Pain. This way I'm going to be able to get a lot more armor. Ooh, too bad I can't use that just yet. So then we're going to run you into you. That way I'm going to be able to draw 2 cards as a result of the Acolyte of Pain, which helps a little bit. And now he's only got 3 health, and I'm going to have to truck that damage, but such is the way of things sometimes, I suppose. I never got rid of the Brood Affliction. Oh no, that's definitely bad. Alright, so no playing games without before I even start considering things. Let's just get rid of all his crap cards here. Oh man, well that really really stinks. I really have no efficient way of getting him off me here, besides attacking his face with Deathbite. Deathbite doing 1 damage to both these guys, then basically sacrificing my Armor Smith. Unless I were to Whirlwind. That really seems like a waste of a Whirlwind, when I could be using it for so many more things. I think we're just gonna have to sacrifice here. I get a little bit of armor as a result. 3 armor in total there. Fiery War Axe. Get that in hand. Armor up and turn. Seems like the right play to me. I like the Golden Fiery War Axe. Such a big fan of that. I could really use an execute on him. I could really use some executes and stuff on this fella. Alright. While this is in your hand, restore 2 health to your opponent at the start of your turn. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. But then again, how much is 2 damage to him, really? So if I were to run my axe into him, then Whirlwind, then throw out the Taskmaster, I could kill him off. That seems really, really inefficient. We're going to throw out Karen Bloodhoof. We're going to throw out this card. I'm not going to be able to armor up. And we're going to attack face. We're going to attack face. I have a feeling most of his minions aren't going to be low enough for the Fiery War Axe to really make a difference. And my hope is that he's going to run a lot of his guys into Karen Bloodhoof, which of course is very sticky because Bane ends up coming out. And okay, so I have a Brawl. And Brawl is looking very, very good this turn. Very, very good. It's too bad I couldn't throw out Brawl and Sylvanas, because then even if one of his guys lives, I could, Sylvanas will take it back. So, I think the choice here is, do we Brawl? Now, here's the thing about Brawl, right? Brawl, if you don't know, destroy all minions except one, and it's chosen randomly. It throws all every minion on the board into a pile, and there's kind of only one minion survives. Here's the thing. Even if Karen Bloodhoof isn't the one that survives, which chances are he won't be, Bane Bloodhoof's going to come out because of Karen's death rattle. And then he'll only have one guy on the board. Yeah. That seems pretty good to me. It seems pretty good to me, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to run Karen into you. We're going to Brawl. Ooh! I didn't read what that card did. Hopefully that's not the card that lives. Boom, 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 boom. So Karen didn't live. Alright, the 3-5 lives. The 3-5 lived. And Bane, of course, comes out as a result. So, let's get rid of that. And I think we'll just armor up. I'll save my axe. I want to keep my options for next turn. He kind of overplayed his hand a little bit there. Alright, he's going to Flame Heart. Draw 2 cards and gain 4 armor. That's pretty good.
My work is paramount.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone. Claw. Give you here a +2 attack this turn and 2 armor. What are you going to do with that? Oh, he's going to use that to kill off Bane. Okay. Okay. It's understandable. Alright. While it's in your hand, Chromaggus' spells cost 1 less. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. So, we're going to put out Sylvanas, who has no time for games, as you guys know. And I really have no amazing way, so we're actually just going to use a Cruel Taskmaster to get rid of that. And throw out that card. And do I want to hit him with my axe? Let's hit him with my axe. No, I'm holding on to my axe. Hold on to my axe. There's no real reason. I don't really need to do damage at this moment. See, I'm glad I did. Now I can kill off that Blackwing Technician if I wanted to. He's going to Dragon's Breath down that, huh? Hungry Dragon, Battlecry, summon a random 1-cost minion for your opponent. That's a fun card, huh? I like that. Well, we can kill off... You guys are seeing what I'm seeing here. Sylvanas Windrunner, Legendary, Death Rattle, take control of a random enemy minion. If I run her into him, then it kills off Sylvanas, and I get either the Dragon or the Blackwing Technician. Which, of course, is kind of nice. Then, will I be able to run the Blackwing Technician into that if I get it, or vice versa? Actually, I think it's a win-win, because either I'm going to get the 5-1 Dragon that's left over, or I'm going to get this, and with that, I'll be able to kill off the Dragon, or I'll have the Dragon, I'll use my axe to kill off that, and I still have a 5-1 Dragon on the board. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. Who am I going to get? Alright, we're going to get the little fella here. Kind of not, and I would not be able to attack this turn. Whatever, we'll use the other Taskmaster on it, so I don't have to truck that damage. We'll armor up, and we'll attack base now. Now we'll attack base, because I don't really see a reason not to. And I never end up getting rid of that card, now that I think about it, because I'm an idiot, but whatever. Twilight Drake. 2 Twilight Drakes, in fact. And yeah, let's get rid of these, because, you know, those. And get out the Warsong Commander. Acolyte of Pain. And you know what? I'm saying, I'm putting caution to the wind here. Just gonna run out. Just gonna run out. I kind of like the Blackwing technician. You go to attack, stop distracting me. Yes, thank you for the card draw. Axe Flinger. Axe Flinger plus double whirlwind. I'm seeing plays here. He's gonna give me a South Sea deckhand as a result of that Hungry Dragon. Is that all you can do, huh? Well, the question here is then, do I win? So, I get out the Axe Flinger. Oh wow, that would buff up the Chromatic Dragon King whenever opponent casts spell gain 2/2. Wow, that's a really powerful card. Let's see here. So that's 5 damage, 6, 7 damage on the board, plus 4 damage from the Axe Flinger with the double whirlwind. So 7 plus 4. That's not enough damage to win this turn, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Well, what we can do is we'll bide our time a little bit. We'll do that because it's a very efficient trade. Then we're going to throw out Emperor Tharson here, which just seems like a good idea in my opinion. Stop distracting me! And we're just gonna attack face because I don't really feel like killing him off now. Of course, with the Emperor, these guys are. I'm gonna have 2 free whirlwinds in my hand, plus a 3 mana cost Axe Flinger. Yep, see, now he's doing all this trading, and Whirlwind is going to massacre down most of his guys, except it's going to buff up that thing, which is, of course, not a good thing. I can also enrage. Ooh, wait a minute. Ah! I can do 6 damage with the Axe Flinger flinging his axe this turn. It's not enough to kill him. It's just not enough to kill him. It's never enough. Well... Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whirlwind. It's gonna continuously buff up that card, which is scary. But I think we got. I think we gotta do it. I think we gotta do it. And Inner Rage. God, he's scary. Look at him. He's got 10 attack here. But I've done a lot of damage with the Axe Flinger here. Alright, so that's made. Oh, I win! I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize he's going to have to hit the Axe Flinger, and the Axe Flinger is going to do 2 damage. That's awesome. I didn't even see that initially.
Chromaggus was my weakest minion. Were you impressed with yourself?
I was kind of impressed, yeah. Hungry Dragon! Yeah! 5, 6, or 4, pretty good, but your opponent does get a random 1-cost minion, so that's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty neat card. I like that. That's going to be fun. 4th boss. Nefarius himself? Ooh, I don't know about all this.
Mortal, I'm not fully dead. I will send help so you can defeat Nefarius.
Yeah, Ragnaros! Ragnaros is going to send help and... Oh, that sounds awesome. Oh, wow. Alright, so his thing is going to be his true form at the game's beginning. I think he's going to turn into a dragon because Nefarius is a dragon, if you guys don't know. Ragnaros wants you to know he's got your back. Ragnaros is coming. I'm gonna take. I mean, why change it? I'll keep using the same deck. But, I wonder how Ragnaros is gonna. What role is he gonna play here? This is interesting. Let's see. Lord Victor Nefarius.
Welcome to my personal sanctum, hero.
Personal sanctum. Yep. Nefarius himself. Let's get rid of Patron and execute. I want that Fiery War Axe. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Axe Flinger. I like Axe Flinger. I might craft the golden one eventually because I just like the Axe Flinger. He's fun. Ooh, we also got the Ermine Berserker.
Behold the true power of Nefarius.
I bet you're a dragon. Huh?
Armor dragon scales.
Huh? So he gets to start off with 10 mana and 30 armor. Ragnaros, you said you were gonna help? Feel free to jump in any time, bud. What's his hero power? Put a random spell from your opponent's class into your hand? That's actually the power from Nefarius, I believe. Your strength become your weakness. Oh God. No, stop it. Ragnaros, I thought you're. Anytime you want to jump in, bud. Yeah.
Looks like you needed some help.
I do. Thank you. Ooh, Son of the Flame.
No, I will destroy you.
Oh, thank you so much. This card's awesome. Its battle cries deals 6 damage. All right, so, oh man, who do I use? I mean, I guess I can get rid of really any of those guys, huh? Here, I threw out the wrong card. Whatever. We'll get rid of the Fairy Dragon there. That's gonna make it so he's either gonna have to run that and that, or just that into him, and I'll kill off that. Yeah. All right. I didn't mean to pull out the Armor Smith, but I guess it'll help in the long run. Freaking Nefarian, man. Tail whip. Oh, or tail swipe. I don't like all do it. Alright, well, I get a little bit of armor. He's probably gonna run that into that. Commanding Shout. That's not even in my deck. That's just for my class. Didn't really do anything. We could use Commanding Shout to run into there, and it would have been.
The revenge will be mine. By fire. Be purged.
Alright, so we got another Son of the Flame. Sick.
This is cheating. I will not tolerate it.
It is kind of cheating. As much as I don't want this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna run the Taskmaster into him, then we're gonna run you into you, and then we're gonna get out the Berserker. That way, if I have a way to enrage the Berserker, he's already gonna be on the board. We also have the Son of the Flame here. Pretty cool card. Of course, it's not a real card, but still. All right, he's gonna do Cleave. Oh, that was a word. Oh, you're gonna throw out 2 more Cleaves. Oh, he would get 2 of them both times. Oh man, look at him clearing the board. He's not playing games. All right, Raggy, got any more fancy cards for me? Oh, 6/6 taunt. I'm a fan. I gotta say, I'm a fan. And I don't have a way of enraging the Grim Patron yet. That would just be silly for me to throw him out, I suppose, right? I wanted to get him out there because he's mana efficient, but I'm like, well, there's no point. If I have no way to actually hurt the Grim Patron, then he could probably just kill it off. You're gonna cleave me? That's good. The Axe Flinger is gonna do some damage. Our first damage of the game, man. Alright. Are you gonna claw to attack me? Are you gonna attack base? He's gonna attack base. Okay then. Okay then. We do have an execute for that 6/6. We do have an answer. But it's not a great answer. I would love to. Oh, Wind Fury. Alright, so wait. He costs 0, so what am I even sitting here trying to consider things for? Get out you, run the Axe Flinger into you, it's going to do 2 damage. I love the Axe Flinger, great card. And let's execute him down, and let's armor up, because I have a feeling he's going to keep trying to attack my face. Now, if he doesn't have an answer for this Whirling Ash, we're going to be pretty well off. Alright, he's got a Dragon Consort. Next dragon he plays is going to cost 2 less. He's going to have... He's got 10 mana to play with every turn, too. You're going to shield 28 damage! Wait a minute. Oh, Shield Saving can only be done to a minion. Thank God for that. Oh man, get from the Firelands. Oh, another taunt card. Sick. Okay, so now we have Death's Bite. We actually do have a way to enrage our Grim Patrons, at least do damage to them. So that's going to be pretty good next turn. End turn. End turn. Oh, it was like lagging. Okay. If you're rolling a dragon, deal 3 damage. Ah, man. Is he finally going to have to trade? He's yet to have to trade anything. No! Commanding Shout. Ah. He has answers for literally everything, it seems like. But is he down to 1 health? He's down to 1 health. So. No, you can't. Alright, so we're going to wait to put out the Whirling Ash. We are going to put out the Grim Patron now, though. Alright. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds beautiful, in fact. All right, so we're going you into you. We're gonna take some good damage as a result of this, but he's gonna die. We're gonna get some armor. We're gonna get another Grim Patron out there. Now we can throw out the Whirling Ash, and we can also armor up to end off the turn. All right, now he's getting my spells, so it's entirely possible he has a Brawl in his hand because he's been drawing a spell from my class every turn. He's gonna have a Bite. which is going to give his hero 4 attack and 4 armor, which is going to kill off one of the Grim Patrons. Okay, fair enough. Dragon's Breath. Alright, that puts me down to 1. Inner Rage. Oh my god. Oh, he's emptying his hand. I mean, I'm liking this. He is emptying his hand. If I have a way to enrage this Grim Patron, which I don't, that would be nice. Upon the Fiery War Axe, we're going to get out the Living Lava. Alright, things are coming up Nero. I'm liking it. We're actually starting to do a little bit of damage here. He's running out of steam. Mainly because we're getting so many of these Living Lavas. That's really helping out a lot. He's going to Shield Slam. Yeah, that can kill off literally anything he wants to kill. Alright, whenever this minion... Wait. When you target this minion with a spell, gain +1/+1, huh? And this is just a Volcanic Drake, cost 1 less for every minion that died that turn. Alright, we got another 6/6 taunt. Look at me go. I'm so good at this game. I'm pretty good at this game, you guys weren't aware. Just checking out my skills here. Now, I don't want to truck that damage, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to try and rush him down a little bit. I mean, he has a lot of health and a lot of armor. I imagine Vaelastrasz would be very good on this fight. Alright, well. Alright, getting some armor. Ah, alright, you're going to kill off my armor? That's understandable. Ah, he's got my shield block. Maybe I shouldn't be playing a warrior for this, because he got the spells of mine he's using. They're all really cool. Like, there's a lot of these spells that are just pretty good that he's getting here. I'm not a fan of it. Emperor Tharson, huh? Alright, Die Insect. Deal 8 damage to a random enemy minion. I like that. I can actually save my... Wait, I could save my Execute. But I'd rather save that, right? We'll use Execute here, save that, then Emperor Tharson, right? I mean, I guess I could have saved him until I had a lot more cards in my hand. But we'll try it this way anyway. I could have saved him until I had more cards in my hand, then throw him out because then I'll get more benefit from his effect. But we'll see. We'll see. I do have Die Insect. I like that. That's cool. Which looks like he could work very well on him. He's going to claw. What's he going to do with that claw? He's just going to attack me, huh? I have a lot of armor here, buddy. It's a lot. I mean, a lot. I didn't realize I had that much armor, to be honest. Alright. More Firelands cards. What am I getting here? Ah, 6/6 with Taunt. You're too kind. You're too kind. Now we'll Die Insect to kill off that thing, right? Oh. Okay, I guess it could also hit him. That's certainly one way to go about it. Alright, so let's keep gaining armor, and Emperor is going to give me a free Whirlwind and a 3-cost Brawl. I'm happy. Things are going pretty well, I suppose. Normally this fight would be on Heroic. I've barely done any of the Heroics. Okay. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm actually very okay with this. I'm very okay with this. Alright, so what we're going to do here, get out the Throttling Berserker. I've got answers for like everything right now. So, we run you into you. He's going to have 1 health left, and it's going to kill him off. He's going to get buffed up. We run you into you. It's going to kill him off. He's going to do 2 damage, and it's going to continue to buff up the Berserker, which I'm a big fan of. We get out the Living Lava, and we armor up again. I mean, I got 20 armor and 22 health here. You're going to have to pull off some shenanigans here. I've got a 2-cost Brawl and a free Whirlwind. Just waiting. Just waiting. Revenge! It's going to deal 1 damage to all of us. I suppose I'm okay with that, considering how powerful the Berserker's about to get made. Oh, he's going to execute him. You jerk. And he's going to slam. Oh, he's got so much plays. I got his armor down, though. I've got his armor down. He doesn't have a dragon in his hand. She didn't get the battle cry effect. Interesting. Whoa! I'm reconnecting. What's going on here? Am I running out of internet somehow? Well, that was weird. I didn't even edit that out. It just randomly... Okay. I don't know what happened right there, but I think we're here. I think we're good. So... let's keep going. I could have cleared board there, but I'm just going to continue attacking base because I don't think he's got any answers. I'm surprised he hasn't used a Brawl yet.
For Blackwing.
Or maybe he just hasn't gotten one, or maybe they just won't let him use Brawl because that would just be very annoying if he had a bunch of them. Whoa, what is happening here? Was that supposed to be Ragnaros giving me a card, and it just didn't show Ragnaros? I think there's some kind of weird... Something's happening here. I don't know exactly what, but something's happening here. Let's get the Grim Patron out. Let's do Die Insect. It's either going to kill him or attack face, and it attacked face, so I win. That's actually just enough for lethal. And bam. GG Nefarian.
I will be back.
Dun, 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 dun. And Fireguard Destroyer. Definitely looking forward to playing with this card in my Shaman deck. That's going to be a lot of fun, man. This card could be potentially amazing. Just so good. We'll have to see how it's going to be, though. All right. And, ladies and gentlemen, yeah! Chromaggus! Brand new legendary. It's going to be a 6/8 for 8, which is kind of good, I suppose. I mean, 6/8's pretty good. It's better than 8/6. And whenever you draw a card, put another copy of it into your hand. Now, if you're facing a mill deck, of course, it's going to suck. But, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I could work that. Huh. Ooh, and class challenges for the Rogue and the Warlock. So... Huh, we beat off that now. Beat off, funny. We beat that. I wonder if I can potentially add that into this deck somehow. Like, maybe perhaps remove Karen, remove Sylvanas, and put that in there. Because actually, one of the big downsides to this deck is there's no card draw aside from the Acolyte of Pain. That's a real big downside to the deck. I used to have Battle Cries in here, but, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Left head and right head can never agree on what to eat for dinner, so they always end up just eating ramen again. I like the little quotes they put in there. It's always something funny. I don't know. Maybe Sylvanas could definitely be really annoying to play around, but Karen's also just very sticky. So we'll drop Sylvanas and we'll try out Chromaggus, and we'll see. We'll see if this if it actually works out well in this deck or not. I'm just gonna experiment with this kind of thing. Well, hopefully with tomorrow's daily quest, as long with wins I just get while playing ranked and stuff like that, I'll hopefully get up to 2,000 gold, and then from there we go over here to the shop and we buy 20 packs, and yeah, open up some packs, do another pack opening video. That sounds like a whole lot of fun to me. You guys know, man, I'm just loving this warrior deck right now. Like, I'm just having so much fun playing with it, and I'm just enjoying unlocking gold cards or leveling up my warrior and stuff, and making golden cards. Like, I think it'd be fun to put together 2 golden axe flingers, you know, because they're common cards. So for 1,600 dust, which is about the price of a legendary, to be honest, but you can make 4 common cards golden. And if you play the game as much as I do, and you just really like golden cards, like I could make, you know, 2 golden axe flingers and 2 golden mighty berserkers, or probably more likely cruel taskmasters or something like that. You never know what might. Or then again, I have a bunch of legendaries I of course don't have. We go here in the crafting mode, and we'll just skip over here all the way towards the end there, like Deathwing, Clockwork Giant. I only have 1 of each giant. I don't have 2, so even if I wanted to make like a handlock deck, I couldn't. You look at all these legendaries here that I just don't have. Ravenholt Assassin, I don't even have any of those. That's why I'm opening up normal packs, I feel as though, because there's actually a bunch of cards that are normal that I don't have, but a lot of them are also legendaries or epics and things like that, so... I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Like, 2 golden Dark Iron Tours. That's randomly funny. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please share the rating where you guys feel the video deserves. I'll catch you guys with a pack opening video, as well as more class challenges in the near future. Once again, hope you guys all enjoyed the video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.